Today, I'm going to give you 7 ways to increase the value of your course without discounting. This is so important because when people are deciding whether to buy or not, they are looking at the amount of value you're giving versus the price, and they're saying, is that a good deal? So one way we can increase sales is to increase the amount of value you're actually giving. But I want to do this in a way that doesn't take a bunch of time, bunch of work, and a bunch of money out of your pocket. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make it drop dead obvious to them that they have to buy at this price because it is such a killer deal at this price. So I'm going to give you 7 ways to increase that value. Number 1, add modules to your course to help people turn it into a business. Now, it may be that already your program is about something that helps them make money, but may I suggest that if you had a course on, for example, a yoga weight loss program, that if you were to simply add a couple of modules that showed them how to run their own weight loss yoga program to make money, what that does is it shifts the way that they look at it. So it shifts them from, hey, what's the value to me to take this course? I'm going to lose some weight, and that's worth X amount, to, oh, I'm going to lose some weight, and I'm going to be able to run my own business, which will bring in a whole lot more money. And that's always worth more than just what they would personally get out of the course. Number 2, add tools. So my suggestion is that you sit back and you say, hey, what would help? What could I give people that would help them achieve the transformation that I'm giving them easier, faster, cheaper, or better than they would with just my course alone? And so what you then do is you then go and create tools to help do that. Create tools. How do I do that? Well, it can be as simple as here's some spreadsheets that'll help you make a better decision on how to do this, or track it, or help them have a checklist to be able to do it. Here's some swipe copy that they can use that gives them hard, solid examples of other people who have done this, or good copy that you've created to do it. Here's a calculator that you've created to help them figure out something that would help them in their course. Here's some documents that would help them. For example, maybe if you're helping them create a website, maybe you give them some legal documents for their privacy policy or their terms of service or something like that. Here's some scripts that you can use. So if you're teaching them how to cold call sell, give them some cold call selling scripts. So when you look at that, you say, okay, what am I currently delivering, and what tools could I give them that would make them be able to do it better, faster, cheaper, whatever, and create those tools and put them together in a package and then market those as part of your marketing. Hey, I'm giving you this amazing tool. And by the way, some of these things you can simply go to a Fiverr or to an Upwork and have someone program something for you for less than $100 to do. If it's a simple thing like a calculator, it's very easy to create that, and then you don't even have to worry about it. All right, number 3. Give them a list of vetted resources. So let's say, for example, you're doing something on how to repurpose your social media. That's what your course is about. Well, you may want to give them a list of, here's who I use to edit my videos for me. Here's who I use to take my videos and cut them up into pieces and submit them to other places. In other words, give them the list of the people that they could turn to do the jobs for them. And it's especially valuable if you can get those people to offer some special deals because they're coming from you. And so the only way they can get those deals is to go through you. People love this. Not only are you teaching them how, but you're giving them the resources necessary to accomplish it. Number 4, include other people's products as bonuses in your product. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of this. Jason Fladley, he's an amazing guy. He was the top affiliate for some things on how to sell on Amazon in the early days of selling on Amazon he didn't actually create the course himself. What he did was he was an affiliate for somebody else's course. And then what he did is he went out and licensed all the different tools that you needed to be able to do that really well, and got them at a fraction of what they would normally cost, and then offered those as a bonus if they bought that affiliate offer through him. So basically what he had was, and I can't remember the exact number, let's just call it $5,000 worth of tools. If you went out and bought those tools on the open market, that probably cost him $500, that he offered as bonuses if they bought through him. What that did is it made it so, and then as he marketed that affiliate promotion, he talked constantly about, you need this tool and you need this tool and you need this tool to do it right. And by the way, those would cost you $2,500 to do that. You get them free if you buy this program through me. So what kinds of things can you go out and license? You can license tools, programs, those kinds of things. You can license other people's courses. So let's say you do something on how to create and launch your own course. Maybe one of the things you want to do is go license somebody's course on how to create Facebook advertising and include that in your bonuses for your program. Maybe a membership site, somebody else's membership site. Maybe some software that somebody else is doing. Maybe somebody else's live event. So if you don't want to hold your own live event, maybe you can license somebody else's live event. And what you do is you then go purchase those licenses in bulk and give it as a bonus. So for example, I won't name the company, but at one point in one of my launches, I went out and this was a $147 launch. I licensed a tool that normally cost $197. It cost me $12 per license. And it was essential to have that tool to do what I was selling people for my product. And so what I did was, hey, when you buy this product, you get this tool for free. And it's a lifetime license to this tool, and you get it for free. It cost me $12. It would cost you $197 to go buy that, and it significantly increased my sales of that product. And by the way, I still have people coming to me and saying, I'm so glad I bought that deal through you because I got that lifetime license to that particular software, and it cost me nothing extra. And I actually had people come to me and say, I bought your program not because I wanted your program, but because I wanted that license. And by the way, I learned a lot from your program too. This is a great way to double or triple your value because you don't actually have to do anything. It may cost you a little bit of money, but you're adding in these tools that people can use and can need, and they can clearly see the value equation as you talk about that. Number 5, go do interviews with people doing what it is that you're selling. And so you're taking the very, very best of the best and you're interviewing them, maybe live, ideally live, so that people can ask questions, or also recorded so that you're giving them this additional set of knowledge from people who are not just you teaching how to do this, but others who are actively doing it in the world. And people love that and they're attracted to it. Number 6, add coaching. Now, I realize I said I want to do things that don't cost you a lot of time and a lot of money, but coaching can be an incredibly powerful way to add value to your program. So what you're doing here is you're giving them the ability to get their questions, their personal things answered one-on-one, not just in a call with 42 other people or 420 other people, but the ability to get their specific questions answered. Now, these can be with your coaches, or it can be with you. And by the way, an amazing way to add value to a program is to offer a one-time consult with you at the end of the program to talk about their next steps. That's an incredibly powerful bonus that I strongly suggest, especially if you're early on and not selling thousands, you add as a bonus to your program. Number 7. An additional way to add value is to offer a ticket to come to an Alive event. So this adds incredible value because you're going to teach them differently as well as different things in a live event format, and people love that. It also gives you an opportunity to sell the next step. And so this is a very logical thing to add in, and you say, hey, this is a $997 ticket. You get it for free as part of this. So 7 ways that you can add value to your program without actually cutting the price. Each one of them is incredibly powerful. Our objective here is to build a package of bonuses as well as your offer that people are willing to buy just to get those additional bonuses. When you do that right, you will literally have people telling you, I bought it just to get that. And by the way, I loved your program too. I strongly suggest you think through, how could I build some of these elements that Don's just talked about into my next offer? It'll help you sell a whole lot more. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.